It's week 1 of the NFL, and if it's in the game,
The post-Tom Brady era starts now. It's the Bucs and Vikings underway to begin 2023. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out.
They'll be led out by the veteran in his 10th NFL campaign, Jimmy Garoppolo.
And Jimmy Garoppolo has shown that he can be a Super Bowl quarterback.
Might have to run your way to hell.
And remain on the field. When able, he's a capable quarterback prone to winning games both in the regular and postseason.
Garoppolo, first play, going to throw it.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he gets this one just shy of 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first.
Yeah, I know. I saw. They all.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45.
That's the only paper getting rid like this.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs.
2nd and 9 from the 44.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Just a gain of a couple there.
Did you put it on Slinger? 3?
Now.
That's what I put on Russell instead of 1. Throws better.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down.
Throw out wide is incomplete.
Yeah, it's still early in the game. No sense taking a chance on 3rd down and forcing one into traffic. So I like the wise play he made there. Get it to the sideline out of bounds where no one's going to have a chance at it.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So here are the Bucs backed up to start their initial drive.
Bringing them out is the 12th-year pro seeking a return to Pro Bowl form, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills, the ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor.
And out of bounds across the
I'm playing my user game.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Yeah, we got a bad rap on quarterbacks. Guy stole my Aaron Rodgers. I gotta cook with Russ.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. Maybe the threat of Russell Wilson running the football there and him handing it off opened a little bit of a lane.
It does, and what also helps, his unselfishness. Because he's not a quarterback who's going to take it every time and pull it from the running back and keep it. He will hand it inside when the reads are correct.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Now Wilson. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Justin Jefferson. 62
Yeah, I know, bro.
yards. And the Bucs are on the board here first in the season opener. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it. Out of those, in this case, they took a nice shot in the end zone and made it pay off.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Go, Russ.
The
Cook.
drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. We got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But 2 kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I wanted to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make
Go
the
ahead,
switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Barrios, amongst others.
Let's go, Harrison. This type of shit we gotta do. This type of shit we're gonna have to do this year. Bang. Come up and make the first hit. Come up and make the first hit.
For these guys, I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about
come up and make the first hit?
Like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear. Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Garoppolo looking to throw.
No. No.
Got the conversion.
No.
Hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be fourth down.
No.
How about that? Red man coverage.
Fuck up a defense.
They proved.
Fuck up a defense. Who is that? Let's go. Let's go, DJ. No. Ah.
And force the incompletion.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. Returnable for Grant. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Carry by Taylor to start.
Oh, it's the wrong. Where's my guys at? That's not what the play was.
Second and 12.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield,
It's not out of the I formation. I didn't pick that play. I picked this play.
Not in this case.
First play of the drive goes
Fuck,
the wrong
man.
way. Here's second and 12. Again, it's Taylor. And yet again, he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. They lost 2 there, and it's third down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
In motion is Grant. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
That wrong play on the first drive fucked me up. Wrong play, bad play. I didn't even call that play.
And take it right on the 30. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
We're seeing quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
After 1, 7-0.
Damn, man.
EA Sports.
Man, these fucking guys are going to come down and drive them.
Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Touchdown, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Now a second and 10.
Up the middle, it's Williams.
Oh, my God. Come on. This thing just got 15 yards on it.
yards
Shit,
rushing for
man.
him. He's carried the ball just 5 times.
So they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The
Oh,
running
fucking
game starting
shit.
to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
On play action.
Get this nigga.
Rush coming in.
Let's go, Carl Nassib. Let's go.
Players combined for
Let's
their
go,
team's
big
first
fella.
sack of the game.
Crunch this
on the previous
motherfucker.
play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him up to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So, 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, my God.
And his guys are going to get the football
You
at the
son of a bitch.
23-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team
You
recover,
son of a bitch. Nigga,
I felt
fumble.
his pain, and you know what was going
Come
through his
on,
head.
bro.
Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith. 2nd and 10.
Here's Garoppolo to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown!
Mac Hollins,
23 yards for the touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point.
Fucking ass fumble.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
I haven't fumbled on a special
They
team
had the short field, and they made quick work of
in
it.
months.
Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field.
As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with a slight edge.
He's got a man, complete. And in for the Buccaneers, touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Buccaneers have
Play that close.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break.
Out there and play.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And he's up
That should have been a
across the
fumble.
25 and down at the 28.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Looking back to that first
That's because
quarter,
you're
they
taking all these
struggled,
guys
but
and
now
making
here
them
in quarter two,
linebackers.
They seem to have some rhythm.
So I ain't got
Really
no
shouldn't be a
safeties.
surprise to us, because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those three words we hear a lot: stay the course.
Okay, so roughing the... Imagine that's the last thing you want to see week one as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, you are on target. This is this depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it second down. They try the left side here with Williams. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the
In the
35.
fucking
62 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Now a short one to Gesicki. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down.
Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Garoppolo to throw on second down.
Open man, that's Gesicki down the field.
Come on.
They'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And maybe that touchdown on the previous drive has re-energized this offense a little bit. They've been kind of sluggish until then, but they're showing signs of life here, and they get good yardage that time and a first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Garoppolo, maybe a free play. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki.
Offside. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Caught left side, Williams.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside. And they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline, you know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak.
Finding Williams once more, complete.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly
Thank you,
and made
pussy.
a nice, short tackle.
Meanwhile, on take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series.
Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defenses, getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. That is caught. It's Uzomah. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Open man is Uzomah. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, Russ, gotta cook. Cook.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now it's Wilson.
Outright caught by Chosen.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The way he's been slinging in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Again, Wilson. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
The kick by Gold is good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Nixon now from his end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
It's game time! That's right. Whoa.
Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. That is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
In any event, it happened pretty quick.
sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's 2nd and 10.
I didn't pick this defense.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. He'll look to Gesicki on the out route. Ball is caught. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. So we've reached half. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. He's having a day here in quarter number 3. Over 100 yards, couple touchdowns. Every receiver's hope for when they head into that game in the National Football League.
And his team is loving what he's giving them. Of course, the yardage is terrific, but I think it's what you mentioned, the 2 touchdowns. That's the big one, because he's paying off his results downfield.
And still more time here, third quarter. We'll see what else he has in store for us.
That's a play. I mean, that's a foul. Come on.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Now Wilson on first down. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Running left, Taylor. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Back to Taylor on first down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 41 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fool them with the inside run.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. And now they're in the hurry-up. On second down, here's Wilson. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. 1st and 10.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because at this point, it can't be a surprise to anyone in the building who's going to get the ball. They just keep feeding him over and over, and he just keeps on delivering.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. To the right side, this is Taylor. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Can we just take that run and turn it into a kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
Now a 2nd and 6. They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
On third down, here's Taylor.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Taylor is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And he is out of bounds here. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
A big play, if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Here's the sneak with Wilson. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th.
No push.
They gained nothing, and all
No
they
push.
need inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line.
Put it in the God's hands. Put it in the God's hands.
You've got to get low and burrow.
Usually we talk about O-line surge, their D-line surge leading to 4th. They turn to Taylor on 4th. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Let's go.
Jonathan Taylor.
Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd
Go.
quarter. Drive right
Ain't come all the way down here for nothing.
extend their lead.
Ain't come to Minnesota for nothing.
This defense
White
held
helmets.
out as long as they could, but ultimately the running game wears them down from the 1-yard line.
And that gets set up throughout the entire drive, doesn't it? And when you put those big bodies and determination into that carry, the end result, touchdown.
Gold to add the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told.
And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Go defense. Let's go.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away.
Let's go.
Nixon now from his end zone.
Come on. Where's the fumble?
The 22-yard
Jackson.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think
Don't throw it to him. God damn, bro.
A chance to really extend this lead out.
A good pickup there at 22.
Bullshit.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
21.
On play action, it's Garoppolo.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Garoppolo again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 37. Give them 18 on the play.
Close, dude. Don't matter who you got. The best D on paper. These niggas can't get a stop.
Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart,
5
you're
yards,
starting to
that's
milk
why.
the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Williams going to get it again
Good
on
stop.
second down. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Second and 1
Damn
is
it.
often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding?"
Don't get all the way
We just get
down
on
here
our
on that
backs, and we'll still get
nonsense.
the first down. They love being physical.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Play action. Garoppolo.
It's right.
Under pressure,
Good
and
shit,
down
rookie.
he goes.
Good shit,
They
Floyd,
send
I
him
mean.
back at the 36.
Good shit, Floyd.
Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield.
Now that was a passer's nightmare.
Ah.
The front door totally shut down by
Big
the
Mike.
defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape.
Some of that
It
speed
didn't
to the
exist.
team. Come on.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw is Garoppolo. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Good hit,
Nice
Davis.
job of bodying him
Good
up
hit, boy.
defensively. And now
Good
it
hit,
brings
boy.
up third down.
Here we go, here we go.
Good hit, boy.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And this is caught
Oh, man. Third boy, you know, Bob.
convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Oh, shit,
And
trash.
here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
That's right.
And he'll go down back at the 12.
Good shit, boy. Good shit, boy. Way to keep fighting.
10 on first and goal, so a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack.
Well, if you're...
What is this nigga?
On first and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively. But Brandon, this is a different type of football. Back in my day, first and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. His pass caught at the 4. That catch good for 8, but still, it's third and goal now.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Third and goal, and keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around 17.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
No! Let's go, Ward! Let's go, Ward!
They had the play call on 4th and goal.
Let's go, Ward! Let's go, Ward!
It's going to wind up yielding nothing. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy.
He didn't want to show it. Let's go, Ward. Because he had it. He found that seam right over Harrison. Bang. Fucked him up.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or 2 if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game. That has to drive the coach crazy.
And he is going to have a Bucs 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down.
They go to the ground again with Taylor.
And that to the 30. It'll be 2nd down.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock.
Meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Now a handoff. Taylor.
Fuck.
And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that 1st down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set.
And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning.
We're running here, JT. 4th down. I'm in big plays.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. There's a short one caught by Uzama. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll 1st down.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Go, Jay.
105 yards rushing here for Taylor.
Go, Jay.
1st down.
Go, Jay.
Those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here comes third and the length of the football. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
What he can do, JT.
And they got... That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. They'll run here with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back at the 5-yard line now. 2nd and goal. Now a give to Taylor. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact.
What?
Fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, and sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
So Jimmy Garoppolo and the offense down by 2 touchdowns, 65 seconds remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Now Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Oh my Lord, you kidding me?
Take it in, it's complete.
Fuck you.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter.
Fucking kidding me, bro. Fuck.
And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
We've got to have got two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
All right, just go ahead and say it with me. That was
a mistake,
yeah,
for sure.
Without a doubt, because at some point, put your foot in the ground, get upfield, and get down protecting the ball. Don't go out of bounds, because when you go out of bounds, you're really just helping the defense.
Yeah, not to be too hyperbolic, but it's like giving the D an extra timeout, isn't it?
It certainly is. Gives them a chance to regroup, and it means you have to snap the ball an additional time, which always means the possibility of a mistake.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time, ball popped free.
That was a penalty. I was out of bounds.
What year was that?
Let's go, Russ. Cook, baby, cook.
I think it was in November.
Cook.
A big pickup there, and without
Cook.
question, that should be more than enough to wrap this
Cook,
one up.
Russ,
So there
cook.
you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for...
I should be out.
that key time, and that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with Taylor. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
And that's the type of run that they're looking for, because they'll need to continue to rely on him to move the sticks in this tight game in order to preserve this lead.
It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
No!
Maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year,
Justin Jefferson speed.